Let's keep going with Colossians chapter 1. We see in verse 17, and he is before all things, and in him all things hold together. So there's two phrases there. Let's take them one at a time. First, he is before all things. He, of course, is Jesus. Everyone has a beginning and an end. Like, we all know this, but when it's expressed in real numbers, it tends to feel a bit more impactful. Like, everyone watching this video was probably born between 1950 and 2000, or close to it, and everyone watching this video is going to be gone sometime between 2050 and 2100. In the grand scheme of the universe, we'll see about 5% of the time since Jesus was here, and depending on your view of Genesis, somewhere less than 1% of the total days that it happened. Colossians 1 isn't saying that Jesus has seen all of that. It's saying something better, bigger, and more interesting. It's saying that before there was days, before there was the concept of days, he was there. He's the original. Remember what he said about himself. Before Abraham was, I am. All right, let's take the next phrase. And in him all things hold together. This one's a bit more scientific, and I did terrible in science in high school. So let's take it from a person who actually knows what they're talking about, which is Lambert Dolphin, who you can look up, who's a Christian physicist. So we all know that we're physical beings and we're made up of stuff, right? Like, the stuff is called atoms. Atoms are made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Scientists have taught for a long time that positive and negatively charged particles are attracted to each other. But something most scientists aren't willing to admit is something that Lambert Dolphin is. Here's what he says. The electric force explains how the electrons are bound to the nucleus of an atom, but what holds the nucleus together? The electric force can't account for this, and in fact, the electric force actually works against holding the nucleus together. So, why positively charged protons don't repel one another is unknown. Why doesn't the nucleus blow apart? The nucleus of every atom is held together by what physicists call strong forces. What are these strong forces? Physicists have no answer. It can't be gravity. How do we account for this dilemma? It sounds crazy, but it's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ holds all things together. Hebrews 1 says that he upholds the universe by the word of his power. 2 Peter 3:10 says that there is a day coming like a thief in which the heavens will pass away with a roar, and the elements will be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and its works will be burned up. I know it sounds crazy, but you should look it up. It's true. Jesus is before all things, and in him all things hold together. That is an awesome thing about God. Do you believe it?